2023. Merry Christmas Eve. God bless you. It's a wonderful morning, even though it's cloudy, and I was hoping it was sunny because it's not the best situation, the best environment for the babies to be replanted. But as you know, in this weather, babies will get attacked by fungus, because I mentioned it to you before. And I just noticed yesterday all of my Emperatris plants were fine. Today I see some of them being attacked by fungus. There you go. Okay, that way you can see better. See this one over here is being attacked by fungus. And this one over here is being attacked by fungus too. So that means, and this one seems to be attacked by fungus too. So I have to take them out of that pot today. And I will do that now. If you remember, we did the baby nirvanas last night. And here they are. Here they are. And here's our pot with the twins that we need to keep up with. But here's everybody else. I successfully transplanted all of them last night, and hopefully I will have no more issues. But even if we have any issues, I don't have to worry about them being one contaminating the other, because they're all in their own separate pots. Okay, so let's go on with our Emperatris babies, because today I'm doing Emperatris and the Somalenses. I don't want to take any more chances. So as I did last night, I will take them out of the pot and soak them for a while with the fungicide solution. So I just lift and pull them out. I'm glad I noticed it before I watered, because I was going to water them, and I realized that some of them were not doing so well. So I said, oops, I guess you need to be transplanted too. And let me take this guys out, because I don't want to take chances. And mix them with the others. Forget the reason why I'm taking them all out and mix them with the healthy ones. There we go. Okay, now since I just contaminated my tweezers, I am going to use some 70% alcohol and clean my tweezers. That way I can continue working with it. Okay, now let me take all of these babies out of here. Look how easy it is to take them out when the soil is loose. And that's why they're able to let their roots grow easily. And that's why we need this type of soil to pot them, because the roots are so tiny and so fragile. If the soil is very compact and very hard and heavy, they'll have difficulty spreading out. But because of how loose this soil is, this mixture is, they're able to grow easy. And that's exactly what we want. Oops, I dropped one. Okay. See. Remember that if you have any questions or any suggestions or any comments, you can always leave your comments down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, okay? Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, make, share. There we go. Almost done. We will be using the same substract that I made last night. Oh, this one seems kind of the dry side. We'll see. We'll be using the same substract that I made last night with cocoa peat and charcoal and peat moss. And sand and perlite. Okay, so let me put this here this way so you guys can see better. I just put I won't be doing all of them with you because it's same repetitive process. I'm just gonna do a couple. And if you want to get the details on the subtract and everything else, it's on the first video, on the video from yesterday, from last night. Okay, so I put about half the container. Yeah. About half the container. Oh, this one has a little too much. I fill it up with the substract, and then I add, let me take this, guys, this one out. Okay, and then I add the osmocote. Just put a few pellets. Okay, and after I do that, I put some more substrate in it. To cover the osmocote, because even though people claim that osmocote does not burn the roots, I don't know, and I don't want to find out. So I never take chances with my babies. Whatever fertilizer I put, I try to not put it next to the roots. Just so that it won't burn my roots. And then I water it. At this point, the water stays up for a few seconds because the whole substrate is very dry. Peat moss takes a while to be hydrated, but once it's hydrated for the first time, it's easy to wet it. So it's just the first time that it does that. So because I know that, I'm not worried, because I know the water will be going down very soon. And once it goes down, it's down for good. It doesn't retain it anymore. It's just that very first time that you need to, when you soak it, that it takes a little longer for it to soak the water. It retains a lot of moisture. So don't put just cocoa peat, because otherwise you'll have too much moisture. You need a balance. You want your substrate to be wet, but you don't want it to be, see what I said about the cocoa peat? This chip is attached to the roots. I'm not worried about that. As it grows, it will release it. So I am not worried at all. I was saying that you don't want the substrate to be too wet, because you don't want it to be soggy. You don't want, because that will promote root rot. You don't want that. You just want moisture. You want the soil to be moist at all times, but never ever soggy. You don't want it super wet that it will cause the roots to rot. Okay, so now after I put them like that, I will Close them up a little bit to make sure they're standing. It's awkward for me to work with. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm so bad with this recording stuff. Someday I might be able to get someone to record for me. But right now, please bear with me. I'm trying to get these things done because I understand that not a lot of people know how to use how to grow adeniums, and I see a lot of information in Spanish, a lot of information in Portuguese, and a lot of information in um, Philippines and India and other places. But as for Americans and people who speak English, I don't see much information. And that's why I took this journey to to try to help out those who would like to be able to grow adeniums and have no idea how to do it. Okay, after doing that, because it's a fairly simple process, you just need to be patient. If you have patience, you can do it. If you have no patience, you will grow patience because adeniums teach you to be patient. You have to be patient to wait for the seedlings to grow. You have to be patient to wait for the flowers to come out. You have to be patient for many things because it's not a microwave that you put things for 5 minutes in the microwave and everything will be ready. No, that's not the case with adeniums. You need to be patient. Okay? So if you have patience already, you have won half the battle. If you're not patient yet and you love adeniums, you will learn to be patient. Okay? And like I said before, it gets easier as they get older. This process is a bit more demanding, just like when we have children. Anyone who has children will understand. When we have children at first, when they're infants, they're very demanding. They need attention all the time. They need patience. They cry and you don't know why they're crying. They get sick easy if you don't know what to do because you're a first time parent and you don't know. But once you've done it before and you've had your first child, it's like riding a bike. Everything else is very, very okay. I got you. I see what you're doing. I see why you're crying. You have a belly ache. Okay. You may be gassy. Let me burp you. Let me check your pampers, maybe your poo poo, or maybe you just want to be carried because you're cold or whatever reason. You just want comfort. You want someone to be with you. So um once you've done it before and you know what you're doing, it's it gets easier and easier by the day. Okay? So that's basically it. And then when I finish there, I water again. Okay? Look at how fast the water goes down. It does not retain the water. That's because the soil is moist at this point. So, you see? I water and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The water is gone. Okay? So that's why I don't worry at the first time when the water is being retained a little bit, because it's just that first time. I'm gonna put a little bit more sand on this one because it seems to be still on the upside. It seems a little bit more exposed than I would want it to be. So we have to keep an eye on how we're doing things in order to get what we want. Okay, and these are my Emperatris babies. I will continue doing the rest of them, and I'll do the Nirvana babies also, and I'll show you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a blessed Sunday morning, and Merry Christmas. Remember, de Cristo es la Navidad y el mundo te ofrece engaño. No cambies a Jesucristo por fiesta de fin de año. Él te da la paz, Él te da la paz. No cambies a Cristo en la Navidad. Él te da la paz, Él te da la paz. No cambies a Cristo en la Navidad. Okay? Have a blessed morning. Merry Christmas. Dios les bendiga. Bye.